place. It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic, after all.
Okay, I think I should be unmuted now. So do we only get these if we meet them not at their first actual appearance? Because I'm on my dad's account right now, I'm piloting. So I thought we weren't getting these anymore, but that's only because I've been playing the current Archon quest on my main account with actual time. Alice, Crimson Chronicle, a member of the Hexen Circle and a legendary traveler famed throughout Teva. She's also the mother of the Spark Knight Klee. Also, oops, I was already being too loud. Hopefully no one comes and says anything. Her tracks are as impossible to follow as the roving winds, and yet she has provided you with much guidance and help on your journey, drawing on the unfathomable depths of her knowledge and power. For herself, she views... Wait. Shouldn't I be able to hear me? Are we broken again already? Test. Oh gosh, darn it.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello,
Test.
and Alice?
Test.
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
Test. Okay. Cool, so it does work. Well, anyway, I don't know what that other part said. So, oh well. I wonder where we would normally find that description if we don't get it in this. Like, if we meet the character when we're supposed to meet the character. Where else would we be able to read that little blurb?
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire? Ah, that's because it was the work of more than one person. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished. But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her... Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire? She made me promise that I would bring it to you because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah, let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trait. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
And this is...
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. It's extremely...
So we need to search?
Oh, it just had...
Perhaps it's just enough. Just think of it as a little challenge.
I don't care about that. This was my...
Yep, we're the two of us, but...
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally,
Yeah!
Don't worry, All right, off you go.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh? Right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for clues. Huh?
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to there find the...
Was that a riddle? Hey, you...
I had a
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still.
Don't worry about it. in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
So we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here?
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too...
Well, it has been far too long since we saw it. Back when he first arrived, I figured if I...
Nice!
Why, of course.
It's kind of...
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came...
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed...
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. Stranger still. That particular night, something tells me these might just... According to the report...
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. Let's see what Lisa make.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from hanging around.
Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee. Wait, there's actually a book like that, right? Huh. An experiment log? There's something serious.
找到那些书了吗？这本书确实不应该出现在这里。
名字听上去就怪怪的。
这本书是被阿贝多提交给图书馆的，他建议我直接将其列入禁书目录，妥善封存。
为什么？
据阿贝多说，这本书记载了许多禁忌的炼，它实在太危险。以至于
是这样吗？
不过话说回来，找到那些书了吗？真了不得，这本书，
莫非它是用来
这本书确实记录了。之所以划归禁书，这本书在可莉出
防着可？
找到那些书了吗？
哦，
问题出在其中的500年前砍人雪山的。那首诗歌，蒙德人因为本来引诱是当年的骑士，所以恐怕只有那条。看来就是这3本了。
禁书，
这种诗，
好吧。
既然是爱丽丝还书的事，那我就先告辞。
现在参考书籍都找。
这是。
室内请勿大声喧哗，请保持安静。
很久很久以前，一条邪龙来到了人类的世界，并带来了巨大的灾难。人们奋勇抵抗，终于杀死了邪龙。后来，一位喜爱故事的女巫 读到了邪龙的故事，他莫名地感到惋惜，因为他知道邪龙肉身诞生自一种邪恶的炼金术，而他的灵魂一直是个懵懂的孩子。直到死去，他也无从决定是否成为灾厄的化身，更无法理解自己面对的残酷光景。喜爱故事的女巫不喜爱这个故事的结局，那就为她创作一个更好的结局吧。这样想着，女巫从好朋友那里借来了神奇的魔法。她用魔法创造了一颗龙蛋，准备自己养育一个龙孩子。她踌躇许久，思考着龙孩子第一眼看到的应该是怎样的世界。他最终下定决心，从宫殿取来一抹华丽装点摇篮，静候龙蛋孵化。
我们直接来到故事里了。
这就是爱丽丝阿姨的魔法。
对啊，
再讲我的事。
先看看这个故事接下来要讲什么吧，毕竟我们现在只知道它的开头。
Oh, this doesn't have closed captions. But interesting. That's cool. That our
现在
ears change.
金发的旅者、银色的精灵，还有龙族的少女，
好突然，是刚刚讲哦。
好怀念啊！以前
你的母亲，也就是那位魔女 M？
是的，抱歉。
龙族少年如，不过他或许也可以。
所以这个旁白应该是在帮我们。
闯入故事的人陷入沉思，或许静候故事发展。
这个嘟嘟可玩偶就是故事里提到的女巫吧？我们之前见过使用类似形象的人，
这顶帽子，
所以故事
是或者不是，这位女巫当下最重要的是，
我们。
然而，过于关注主线的人，往往会错过一些有趣的细节呢。
闪着！
这就是那颗龙蛋，等待孵化的龙蛋，喜爱故事的女巫，还有最开始提到的邪龙。
这是我的故事。
无论如何，我们得……
他们似乎没有发现可以帮助龙蛋。
对啊，现在的情……
龙族的少年，
什么？
银色精灵的……
好吧，还算有。
看得出来，金发旅者和龙族少年对小龙的诞生都非常期盼，只是这种期盼是否过于炽烈了一些？不过，如此炽烈的期盼，或许也可以化为一种祝福。在女巫的期盼中，小龙终于破壳了。
Wait, that little dialogue beforehand, I don't remember if that happened in mine.
每个生灵的诞生都不是自己选，我因为自己的愿望而创造，但我向你保证，
您没有当面向我说过这些话，谢谢您。
等待龙蛋孵化的女巫并不孤单，她与3位来客共同见证了小龙的破壳。女巫拥抱了自己的龙孩子，许诺她会拥有一个与邪龙不同的人生。于是小龙也拥抱了女巫，让这个故事拥有了一个温柔的开篇。
这里是蒙德城啊，看来我们又从故事里的世界回来了。书页上多出了一些内容，我记得，但是为什么那位杜林成功摆脱了诅咒？确实有这种。
应该开始录音了吧？
是爱丽丝的声。
孩子们，你们现在应该在。
还有这种声？
好消息是，玩得开心。
我本来很有。
其实这样也好，下一次派蒙和旅行者
休息。我只是忽然又想起了猎鹿人的命。
我正好也要去找。
我们上次来的时候，那位魔女在杜林出。奇怪，这些书稿是为哪个故事准备的？她准备了这么多书。
按照爱丽丝阿姨的说法，如果你和派蒙想要……
那他的天空，你听又发生什么坏事了？
嘿，嘿，
向着星辰。
小心着火。
为什么报告和论文永远写不完？为什么？收，拒绝打扰。别害怕，耶！韩星，
点数如何呢？
捉到。
向着星辰，感谢你完成了今天的 向着星辰。
不行不行，满脑子都是点点。蒲公英在我们青梅竹马的份上，
创生之法。
又发生什么坏事？
The story in the book seems to describe Durin's experiences. Curious about what remains untold, you and Durin step back into its pages to uncover the missing parts of his story.
“你好啊，杜林，后续的提示有了吗？我们准备好进入下一个篇章了。”
后续的提示已经有了，我正要去找你们，先一起看看吧。
风儿携着乐声飞来，让故事的种子得以发芽。乐声也随着风儿远去，消失在遥远的过去。去风与故事相遇的地方吧，将3个谜题写成诗，将3段曲谱连成歌。乐声中的诗与歌，就是这个故事最……
这是……
又是一个谜语吗？书里的声音还提到了风和乐章什么的，那谜底会是什么呀？
Wind, melodies, Mondstadt. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Either the statue or the tree.
所以是怎么回事？
说到风啊、音乐啊、诗歌啊之类的，找那个卖唱的，肯定能问出东西来。
派蒙是指巴巴托斯大人。
I love that he already knows. You know too?
我刚来到蒙德时，阿贝多就把我引荐给巴巴托斯大人了。
其实这样也好。
巴巴托斯大人应该听到了，我们跟着风走吧。
有时候我真的忘了他还是个神明。
The wind rises.
Swollen Fury!
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Ha! Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. O wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct! Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot. And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh, great animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, "To be continued."
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
Too slow. So, like, what if you're like me and don't have that unlocked?
burst forth. Live!
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance. Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Well then, leave it to me. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the Story Witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth. In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey! What's this all about? We only just found out this was a party!
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
We need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so?
Let's see.
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered what kind of gift might the little dragon really want. Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure? Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
Well, what do you think, Durin?
Oh yeah! Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
No mark had been left on the page ahead. The group found themselves unable to move forward. The witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests. No mark had been left on the page ahead. The group found themselves unable to move forward.
A tome, the ideal gift for a budding scholar. A little slingshot, just a thing for a wandering hero to be. A toy sword, perfect for a little warrior in the making.
The guests hesitated, and not without good reason. Given how much this gift would mean to the little dragon, a bit of careful thought could go a long way.
Choose a gift for the little dragon.
In the end, the guests settled on the Scholar's Tome.
So you're the scholarly type, huh?
I just feel like I should learn more about the way the world works.
What makes you say that?
I'll give you an example. Did you know that in Mondstadt, using fire to catch fish is a punishable offense?
I'm guessing Clee took you fish blasting.
I thought she was just teaching me regular hunting techniques. It was only after Master Jean caught me and sent me to solitary confinement that I realized I'd misread the situation. So much of what's considered common knowledge in your world just wasn't in Simulanka. So I have to learn, or I'll keep causing trouble for everyone else.
Paimon's not sure that counts as common knowledge. Alright, they should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time?
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wise and accomplished scholar. Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly, to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All.
For this child,
I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
The witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos. Jeez, it's in a side story quest. This is literally Tavot shaking. Anecdote. Intense.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Simulanka. And with everyone's blessings.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
That is a good question.
It feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Don't worry. Even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
I think I'm gonna stick around, take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
As of late, the tricksy witch has nearly the entirety of the snowy lands in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission. Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our gatherings.
Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars?
Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories from our gatherings might entice her to remain.
Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm?
Yes, she has that secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering. But she doesn't seem to regret her choice, so naturally, it's not my place to pry.
As rare a chance to gather as this, and yet almost half of us are absent.
Cheer up. At least you came with good tidings.
I suppose I'm just feeling a little sentimental. After all, there will come a day when I, too, am among those absent at these gatherings.
As of late, the tricksy witch has nearly the entirety of the snowy lands in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission. Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our gatherings.
Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars?
Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories from our gatherings might entice her to remain.
Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm?
Yes, she has that secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering. But she doesn't seem to regret her choice, so naturally, it's not my place to pry.
As rare a chance to gather as this, and yet almost half of us are absent.
Cheer up. At least you came with good tidings.
I suppose I'm just feeling a little sentimental. After all.
sun rises. Too slow. Quit following me. Come into being! Feel this ancient power!
Truth repeats its course.
You're dead! Decay! New life! Watch out!
We'll see.
Burst forth! Moments of birth! Squall fury! The wind knows me.
Controlled breathing. Harder.
Quick as a flash! On my mark!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Controlled breathing. Start the clock! Yeah! Justice will prevail!
Mighty mythical beast! Alley-oop! Congratulations!
Faster! Stronger! Everybody stand back! Huh? Let's move! You asked for it!
Hop to it, Manzai! Sorry, pal.
Controlled breathing. On my mark!
Mighty mythical beast! Congratulations!
Quick as a flash! Let's move!
Hop to it, Manzai!
Hands where I can see them! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Congratulations! Many happy returns!
Start the clock! Faster! Stronger! Harder! Justice will prevail! Drop your... Quick as a flash! Full speed ahead! Let's move! Everybody stand back! Final warning!
Mighty mythical beast!
Coach will take it from here. Start the clock! I'm going in! Hands where I can see them! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Coach will take it from here. Controlled breathing. Harder!
Up to it, Manzai!
On my mark! Full speed ahead. Ah! Quick as a flash. Teamwork is dreamwork. Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Start the clock.
Many happy returns!
Everybody stand back! Stay out of my way! Harder! On my mark! Controlled breathing! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Body and mind. Bring it!
Leave me alone.
Time for your arraignment! You're toast!
Let me weave you a
Let's
verse.
do this then!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Rain cutter!
Out of the frying pan, it's... Breath of the flame!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Guba, get them!
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Eat this! Race you! Inadmissible evidence!
Rain cutter! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Boom boom!
No, my sword!
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse. Let engraved names echo!
Incinerate! Out of the frying pan, into the
Let the mountain's veins boil!
breath of the flame! Boom boom! Nice and spicy!
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That way, oof! Yeah! Time to roll! Time to roll! Heads up! Charge! Ah! Midnight Phantasmagoria! You asked for it! Phantanna! Grant me strength! Headbutt! Heads up! Ah! Hero incoming! Ah! It's justice o'clock! Volcano kablam! One fell swoop! Hero incoming! Yeah! Hi! Eat this! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! I summon thee! You're pretty tough.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Quietly now.
One with nature.
My guiding stars. Cold. Mine to command.
Gotcha.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. One with nature.
It's not voiced. It's beautiful.
I'm so glad you like it. When I saw this view before, I just knew I had to find a chance to bring you here to see it too.
I like it a lot. But
What's wrong? Did we have to walk too far to see it?
no.
Are you hungry then? Or thirsty? I've got coconut milk in my bag. Would you like some?
It's not that.
It's okay, Chi-Chi. I'm here. I'm listening. Just take your time.
I'll forget this place soon.
Yeah, I know.
I can only remember things I write down. Things I can't write, I can't remember. I was so happy today, but if I can't write it down, I'll forget. The color of the leaves, the whirling wind, and your hand, Yao Yao. I'll only remember your name.
That's good enough.
Oh my god.
There.
This is a crime to not be voiced. Hand.
Don't you worry, Chi-Chi. I've got a great memory. I can remember all the phrases that Master teaches me to remember spear moves after only a few repetitions. Also, Yanfei's taught me some super cool, associative mnemonics. For example, some of the leaves we saw today were golden, like the bells on my head, and others were green, like the white jade radishes in my basket. Leave all the things you can't remember with me. I won't forget them. I promise.
I'll cry forever.
Besides, this isn't the only time we'll visit this place. We can come every month, or drop by whenever we feel like it. Master always says that diligence can make up for a lack of talent. We'll just visit this place more often. And who knows? You might just be able to remember it.
Really?
Of course. Master said so after all.
I'm not sure if that saying applies here. Well, as long as they're having fun. Oh my god.
Or... did I use the saying wrong again?
I don't know, but I believe you, Yao Yao.
Then let's make a pinky promise. I'm Streetward Rambler's disciple, and my word is as good as my bond.
Okay. I will write this down. This area is safe. We'll spend some more time here before the sun sets. Right. Try this.
Oh?
Yao Yao.
You cooked a meal too? I do happen to be feeling a little hungry.
I wrote this one down.
See? Wow. This is really good. Amazing even.
Eat more, Yao Yao. You'll grow taller. I can't believe Yao Yao is chained off.
Oh, the weather's terrible. Shoot, if I can't see the sky tonight,
I really can't put off my star mapping homework any longer. Isn't it already activated? Why did it let me start again? The sun's making me so sleepy. Okay, let me grab a pillow and rest my eyes before this wears off. It's been two days since I last.
The wind knows me.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Time to go. One with nature. Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. One with nature.
Every time, that's as close as I get without triple crowning.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Time to go. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Hey! It's a letter from Durin! He wants to meet us in Mondstadt. Sounds like the book must have given us a clue about the next chapter.
One with nature. The wind knows me. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. One with nature. The wind knows me. Clouds hide. The birds call. Into the wind. Time to go. One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature. The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature. Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me. Into the wind. It's fine. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind. One with nature. Time to go. Clouds hide, the birds call. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Into the wind. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind. One with nature. Into the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Clouds hide, the birds call. The wind knows me. Into the wind. One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Wind Strider!
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
What's the occasion?
Go! You're free now!
Stars, shine for me. The night is cold.
Into the wind!
See? Huh? Go!
Not too far now.
Not now.
The wind knows me.
Farewell.
Into the wind.
Don't be scared.
Time to say hello.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
The night is cold.
Into the wind.
Not too far now. Be free.
Use the force authorized.
Tell me what you see.
Stars, shine for me. My guiding stars.
Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
Farewell.
The night is cold.
Into the wind.
Not now.
Be free.
Cold, mine to command.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Go! You're free now!
The night is cold. Is it my time? Don't be scared. Not now.
The wind knows me.
My guiding stars. Cold, mine to command.
Clouds high, the birds call.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
The night is cold.
Wind Strider. So many regrets.
Time to say hello.
Stars, shine for me. The night is cold.
Be free.
Cold, mine to command.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Not now. Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
This is what I get from never learning how to properly dodge. And never properly learning Wu Tao's fighting style.
I know. Present!
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
One with nature. Time to go.
Busted.
Not now.
Time to say hello.
Stars, shine for me.
Here comes the catch.
Be free.
Quietly now.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Busted.
Farewell.
My guiding stars.
Into the wind.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
One with nature.
Busted.
Be free.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
For adventurers from all walks of life.
You're not going anywhere. All he does is talk garbage. I bet he made all this intel up himself. How is he even still alive?
Better to just let the youngins choose.
and grab!
Former member of the Adventurers Guild, Treasure Hunter. Has a record of misconduct. Keep the higher but limited in capability. There's a guy with amnesia. Warrantha. Even that guy with amnesia could find a job. And everyone says there's tons of work lately, so why is none of it coming to me? Work doesn't come to you. You go to work. Commissions that find you tend to be dangerous ones. Don't let me get in the way of your receiving work then.
Great wisdom can be found in this.
Everyone says there's tons of work.
You're my target!
Take a look!
Former tea merchant from Liwe, now an antique dealer. Clean record. Not involved in prior smuggling cases. Sells cheap goods, but quite persuasive.
You're not going anywhere!
Could potentially be developed as an informant. Needs negotiation with the tea house.
Smash and grab!
I thought the night shift was supposed to be a cushy job.
You're my target!
Now, dear. This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes right after this. I promise.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Yeah, are there actually 4 more people, or is 20 the max, and they just gave us an uneven amount to get each week?
I've finished all the new books that have come out lately, I should start on my art.
Behold!
Let me down, Kerplunkatron. Watch and learn.
They should have given Aino an action here.
Three more to go. Familiar presence detected nearby. Hello, traveler.
Are you picking lacquerberries here, Inefa?
Yes. Aino enjoys eating crumb-kakes made with fresher specimens. The ones at the marketplace today fell below her standards, and that is why I am presently here, carrying out orders to procure them.
Are you alright? How's your humor module?
Thank you for your concern. A few days ago, Aino adjusted my humor module, returning it to its original output.
So she's finally back to normal. Why'd she undo the upgrade?
Because my efficiency in generating jokes decreased significantly after my first few responses. It was taxing to generate more afterward, and any forced results lacked humor.
Incredible.
According to Aino, it is because the creative logic of these jokes is overly chaotic and my logic module cannot comprehend their creative principles. Therefore, I cannot produce content of substance. In order not to affect the logic module's operation, Aino decided to return the humor module's parameters back to normal levels. But if you enjoyed my sense of humor from before, Traveler, I can notify Aino.
No, this is great. No upgrade, please.
Do you not like these types of jokes?
I know somebody who has that sense of humor already. His jokes never, ever end.
Is that so? He must be someone of great skill. To think that he can generate consistently humorous jokes from such bizarre and chaotic creative principles.
Please. Let's talk about crumcakes, please.
Of course. If you wish to ask me about adding more sugar to crumcakes, my answer is this. Crumcake recipes include specific quantities of sugar to be added. Adding too much or too little will affect the taste of the finished product.
Oh, thank goodness. So, about mockberry crumcakes?
Of course. I am scanning the area to determine if it is suitable for a cooking demonstration. The results are not favorable. Backup plan activated. I will also write down the recipe and give it to you.
Looks like Anepa's really back to normal. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you have time, remember to come visit. Although my humor module has been restored to its original parameters, Aino has been researching the creative logic chain of these kinds of jokes. Should she manage to create a joke generation module, I will be able to continue telling jokes. Awesome. Please look forward to this update, Traveler.
Oh boy.
According to my list, I need to gather 3 more laka berries. Until next time.
I just got a really bad toothache. Why? Enough! Help me!
Boss Nev, when can I get a raise? There's so much stuff I want to buy.
Live!
Come on. Where is it? Come on. Where is it?
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Wind go with you.
Looks like a busy chapter, but it'll resume in the morning when I don't have to whisper and there's a little less scuff. But there's still gonna be, so bear with me and let's close out.
Finding someone to chat to is better than just standing around.
See you in the next few days. As in, see you several times in the upcoming days.
Come on, let's hit the town. I'll show you someplace fun.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
But keep it quiet, yeah? Mum's the word.